Every category of crime in Toledo went down in 2025 except homicides, which stayed the same as 2024 with 38. Megan Hartnett joins us in studio. Megan, did the mayor say anything about how the city hopes to bring these numbers down this year?
Kaylee, Mayor Kapsakavich says he wants to continue the progress over recent years. Although homicides stayed the same in 2025, he says this is still almost half the number we saw in 2021. He says there's still work to do and says the city is looking at ways to hold more people accountable and take a more holistic approach to public safety. Toledo saw 38 homicides in 2025, with a number of them involving minors. Mayor Kapsakavich says the city is in talks with the law department to see what can be done to start holding parents accountable for gun-related incidents.
Do we need to strengthen municipal law in those cases so that the parents are more legally accountable for the guns in their home and what might happen? I'm not sure where that's going to lead.
The mayor says there's nothing concrete yet, but there are other ways the city is focusing on youth, like continuing investments in youth programming.
Roughly 100 free programs a year for kids in the summer.
Mayor Kapsakavich says this is one reason he believes crime numbers have continued decreasing, along with efforts to clean up blight.
We'll continue to try to make our neighborhoods cleaner, safer, eliminating those areas that are, been proven to attract crime.
Police Chief Mike Trenley and the mayor say growing the police force has allowed for more officers on the street and more community policing. But this year, the force may see a decrease. There could be up to 40 retirements and only 25 new officers in this year's class. The mayor says this is a result of the city budget.
That's why there have been conversations about entertainment fees. That's why there are conversations about, should we have a police and a special police and fire levy in November.
The mayor says this year he also wants to start thinking more about traffic safety and deaths from crashes.
Homicides have come down so much, and these sort of traffic, car, pedestrian, or bicyclist deaths have grown so much. We almost want to start thinking about them as the same level of concern.
TPD says there were 24 people killed in 23 car crashes in 2025. Chief Trenley says a lot of these crashes were because of speeding. The city suspended its red light camera program in 2020. Chief Trenley says these cameras were one tool the department had to help make roads safer, and he believes they slowed people down. Reporting in studio, Megan Hartnett, WTOL 11.